All right, peace, peace, peace. What up? First and foremost, hopefully the Most High in your house shall blessing your day. By his mercies you are consumed. We're alive in the Most High in your house shall body, and two we're naturally alive, man. And you know what it is too, man. I'm actually going to go into that. I'm going to go into that. No, but that Lamentations by his mercy we aren't consumed. Because yesterday was the 24th, and I don't know. Someone just told me look at Joshua 24 this morning and today, man. And I want to go into this, man. But it's really by. Like, that's why we, like, you know, shout out to brother Send Me Firstborn, shout out to brother Kwame Call, shout out to Ma, brother Akawar, brother Elijah, and other brothers as well that teach the gospel or go into the gospel or talk about it, or the new covenant, you know, the testimony, the gospel, things of that nature, man, because it's just really so vital and so important, man, because really it's the Most High, like, through his mercies we aren't consumed. It's really the Most High house has mercies over really everything, man, like, really. And I think that's really the best part, honestly, the best quality about them, man, the Most High house. That's probably my favorite quality about just them being them. But, like, you know, that's my favorite quality, how merciful they are, man, because, like, you know, like, if, like Psalm says, if he will mark iniquity, who can stand? Or, like, you know, well, like Sirach, you know, his mercy is upon all flesh, man. So even the world, like, even, like, you know, even whatever nation, man, like, it is, man, like, you know, because even in that, like the brother Semi first one said, like, only if it's, like, you know, only for the, he says, only for the elect's sake, well, I won't destroy the world, do he? And one, of course, the covenant, well, that's something else. That's something else with the covenant he made with Noah. But listen, he would just wipe out everything just for. But he said, listen, only for the elect's sake, man. But I'm just going to go into this, man. Actually, as a matter of fact, hold on, y'all. All right, we're back. Yeah, yeah, man. So he's going to go into this, man. Let's go to Joshua 24, man, because I was looking at this morning, and I kind of want to go into this. Joshua 24. Yeah, Joshua 24. It says, Let's get to Joshua 24. Yeah, Joshua 24 and verse 20, he says, if ye forsake the Lord and serve strange gods, he will turn you and do you hurt and consume you. But after that, he will do good unto you. So see, and that's why, like, you know, the most, even in this Joshua, the second, the first Yahushua, son of noon, like, you know, the Yahushua coming so very key. Because let's read this again. It says, if ye forsake the Lord, which we did, and serve the strange God, he will turn and do you hurt and consume you. And after after he hath done you good. Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, let's go to Lamentations real quick, man, because, like, you know, one, we serving, like, you know, one serving two. Our people is serving the, anyway, there's a world in general serving other gods, and, like, you know, serving other gods, other philosophies, other doctrines. Shoot, worship them themselves as a god, because we're about to get in that Philippians. You know, God of their own bellies or your own mind. Like, you know, some of this there transhumanism. Some transgenders, the word worshiping, all types of stuff, man. Transhumanism, AI, like, you know, this, anything, man, like, you know. So that's just what it is, because he didn't say because we have forsaken, but it's the only reason why we're alive is really about through his mercy, man. Like, you know, and that's it, man. Let's get this Lamentations real quick, man, because he said, listen, if you do that, I'll consume you, which he is consuming us, especially because that's on that Baruch 4 and 6, like, you know, you know, we're in this state that we are because we turned the Lord to anger, but, you know, but also too, man, like, you know, in the sense of our fathers, but, you know, that's just like, you know, but still, we're still here, man, through just because his mercy, like, you know. Lamentations 3 and verse 22, it says, it is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. And yeah, that was part of morning prayers, like, you know, I listened to this morning, man, like, you know, it said, they are new every morning, great is thy faithfulness. Yeah, man. So it says, it is the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his passions fail not. So yeah, let's go back to Joshua. It says, if you forsake the Lord and serve strange gods, then he will turn you and do you hurt and consume you. And after he had done you good. So yeah, man, exactly, man. And that's the thing is too, man, because, you know, it is, and that's, like, goes into what the brother of Assembly Firstborn said, like, you know, the other day. You know, just even myself, I gotta get out of habit, just kind of, like, you know, not just glow myself something, or just giving people things, like, like, or just in general, it's just the world in general. I just work for, like, just giving people things just because. Now it's a balanced thing too, because it's like, listen, always good to be charitable and just giving or thinking about somebody else. Because listen, because that 2 Timothy 3, it's a nuanced thing too. Because in that 2 Timothy 3, and like especially the time we live in, man, everybody's just me. But it's good when people just go outside and think about something outside of themselves. But at the same time too, when you constantly just give people things, they won't, like, appreciate it, man. Just like then we just read right here, like, after all the good that the Most High House did for us, like, just throughout our history, and even to this day, even, like, came out of Egypt. Even Second Ezra 1 goes into it. Even Ezekiel 16, like the brother sent me firstborn 1 and 2. He said, listen, I did all this stuff for you, but you didn't appreciate it. Because why when you don't work for something, you don't really appreciate it as much. It takes a rare, because there are people that do, but you have to be trained up and, like, understand, like, of that, man. You had to have some type of appreciation or gratefulness and thankfulness to be like that, man. But generally, most people just don't, like, even me, I had to realize that sometimes, man. Because even before, like, I started work, like, I always use this for example. Before I started working for City, like, I kind of had it somewhat. I always would pick up my trash, like, say, I would litter or something like that, or just throw something down. But I was like, okay, cool. But, like, if I was out and about in the street, like, sometimes I would hold on to my trash. Sometimes I'd be like, all right, just let it go. But until, like, I started working for the city, I had to, like, start cleaning up, like, block sweeps, vacant lots, alleyways. I had more appreciation of it, man. Because I'm not gonna do that, because I know how it is to clean up after that, man. Like, to clean up after that type of stuff, man. That's just an example of, like, just appreciating something, man. Like, just like we do, because we're still benefiting off of, like, our 40 house, the Most High house has righteousness, and our Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. So, like, our rest of our righteous forefathers, our ancestors, man, righteous men and women, we're benefiting off of that. But when you don't work for something, you're not gonna appreciate it as much, man, because we're benefiting off of that. Let's get that Deuteronomy 9:27 real quick, man. That's really why the Most High house has mercies on, man. Because, yeah, like he said it perfectly, man. We don't work for something, you're not going to appreciate it as much. It says, Deuteronomy chapter 9:27. It says, remember thy servants, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and look not to the stubbornness of this people, nor their wickedness, nor their sins. So, yeah, we benefited off of their righteousness, man, to this day. So, yeah, man, and that's just, it is what it is, too. So when you don't, like, work for something, you're not really going to appreciate it as much when you're, now it's a rare breed, because it's not the case all the time, but majority of the time, like, I just noticed that, that being the case, like the brother from Assembly Firstborn said. But, let's get to Philippians 3:19, then we're probably going to close out, man, because, yeah, man, like, so it says, listen, we serving strange gods, and, like, yeah, man, like I said, we worshiping ourselves, man. We worshiping all types of stuff, man. You name it, we're doing it, man. Whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, whose glory is their shame. Oh, I'm about to get this too. I'm about to grab that too, because in Proverbs, I just finished reading Proverbs 25. Look at the Most High house. It says, whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, whose glory is is in their shame, and who mind earthly things. So, yeah, exactly, man. So yeah, man, and, like, like Paul says in one of the, I forgot where he said these men were slow bellies. Pretty much in your belly is, like, one of your bellies is your mind too, man. So, like, worshiping yourself, worshiping your own, having yourself as God, man. Like, but it says, listen, let's read this one more time. It says, whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, whose glory is in their shame, and who mind earthly things. Yeah, let's get this in Proverbs 25, because I just finished reading this. It's not good to do this, man, and try to, love, like 2 Timothy says, worshiping, lovers of their own selves, man. But let's get to Proverbs 25:27, since it's talking about, like, the glory, their glory is their shame. It says, Proverbs chapter 25, verse 27. It is not good to eat much honey. So for men to search out their own glory is not glory. So, yeah, man, seeing how great you are, searching out your own glory, man. Like, what even your house I said, there's only one good, man. Because a lot of times, too, that's what we living. And everybody talking about, this man, how great they are, man. That's why like Proverbs 27:2 is the best moment, man. Let other people do that, man. Like, honestly, it's just bring, because me, I think that's the best model for me. Even though I had to stop myself when I want that too. Like, when I can get that spirit of like, one, two, praise and glory. But for me, like even in job interviews, like, and not just me, I know so other people do this. Other like, people do this, man. It's like, listen, it brings more credence when other people say stuff about you rather than me. Like, because even they ask me a question like, what would you say? What if we, what would your loved ones, family members, or friends, or even old coworkers? They usually say old coworkers say about you, about your redeeming qualities. I usually say, listen, man, honestly, I don't know if this answers your question, but you would probably have to ask them because it brings more credence, man. And like, I always pops in my mind when I hear that question is Proverbs 7:2, man, 27:2, man. Let other people boast of you, and you get that praise the Most High in your house, shot, man. So, but yeah, man. But you see, but notice how I said their glory is their shame, man. Because and that's what it is too. Because there's most important most of the time they're seeking out their own glory. Like they're doing pretty much that glory is like doing their own will, not the will of Most High in your house, shot, man. And, even shout out to brother Akawar because he's put up a clip yesterday of the sister, man. Because it's different. There's different type of shame. Actually, you know what? I might just go into that today. I might just go into that today. Yeah, about shame, but there's different types of shame because he posted a sister saying, listen, like even the word says it, shame them people for their behavior, man, because there's a reason why the world is the way that, because she was talking about modern women, but she was Jeremiah 6:2. This are people, and just people in general, but mostly for our people, man. We need to be like even during the time I was coming up, even time before them, we need to bring back shame, man, because we're being told people to do whatever they want, man. There's no shame. Just let them do them. Let them like no, man, like that behavior is not acceptable. That your conduct is not acceptable, man. It can't be out here acting like that, moving like that, man. Because, like, honestly, man, because and it reminds me of like the clip of that Public Enemy song. I think, Night of the Living Bassheads by Public Enemy. It came out on that Bummer. What was it? Bum Rush. It was on their first Rebel Without a Cause, that album, and like they had a clip of Farrakhan saying that he said, "Listen, we lost, like even though he's their Nation of Islam, whatever." But I agree with this point in aspect. Listen, we lost our stripped our from our God, stripped from who we are. And he said, we lost who we are. He said this in the clip. He said, from the looks of it, it seems like we lost our minds, and we really have, man. This scene, it's like more of every day, man. Me personally, I just just have like Mark 6:34, like Yahushua said, listen, or just that compassion on our people, like sheep without a shepherd, man. And then it's not all all of our. It just says collectively, man, because you got some even in the word, even out the word, man. You still got some good upstanding people, man. But it just says collectively, us as a people, man. It's ridiculous, but even like shoot, even some stuff. That's why I had to watch my conduct as well, man. So because seriously, man. So, but that's just it is what it is. But I was gonna say something too. Golly, I forgot what I was gonna say. Gosh, I forgot. But yeah, man, that's just is. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Yeah, man, just that our conduct, man. This is crazy, man. But yeah, man, it all goes into but the mercies of the Most High house, man. That's is what it is, man. That's the from them we really aren't consumed, man. Like seriously, through His mercies we really aren't consumed. Honestly, each day for this very moment, man. Yeah, and that's what that Romans 5 goes. Now let's go Romans 5 real quick, man. This is love and mercy right here, man. It says it says, but Yahweh commended His love toward us, that while we were yet sinners, and Christ Mashiach died for us, for much more than now now justified by His blood, we shall be saved from the wrath of through Him, not being consumed. So yeah, man. So hopefully, man, it's edifying, man. Through His mercy you aren't consumed, man. It's really, man, honestly, man. So that's why let's get Matthew 5 real quick. Let's go Matthew 5 real quick. That's why it's so important to move it. Because that's what I was going to say, too. Listen, even though I'm a proponent of, listen, people want to do what they want to do. Listen, don't try to correct and everything, like everything that you see. And listen, people gonna do what they want to do. All you can do is give them the game and just move on, man. Like, sometimes you just hold your tongue. Sometimes you just don't even have to just sit, especially people like without our people without the word, man. Even like in the word, that's what it's for. But sometimes it's like, all right, cool. Cause yeah, let me do say because that two things can be true as well, man. But I did agree with that, sister. Because sometimes they're like, it's just a shameless society, man. Because that's why, like, the conduct is going on the way it is. But that's just near here nor there. But that's what here the power of mercy is too. Let's get Matthew chapter 5 and verse 7. It says, "Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy." Yeah, so exactly. And a lot of people too wonder why David was kept alive, because really, like, because by law he was supposed to die, but also too that goes back to like what in Exodus, and also what the Most High also say, He'll have mercy on whom He had mercy on. Also too, it was a mercy that David showed, and this is even like and the son of David is explained in here. It says, "Blessed are the merciful, so they shall obtain mercy." So yeah, and plus David didn't even get away, man. You realize everything that happened to David, man. He did not get away at all, man. So that's just that's what it is too. But hopefully this is edifying for y'all brothers and sisters. So peace.